What's up?
What's going on?
What's up, guys? Coming to you from Clayton, California. We're at the pond right now, the swamp as we like to call it. We're fishing for some bass. We just got a 5-pounder.
Got our rods and reels ready to fish.
Yeah, we got our rods and reels. Cast winner right now. We're using a spoon bait. We actually got it from the local shop, the bait shop over by Village Market. Anyway, today we're gonna be talking about some of the history of Clayton, some cool, fun facts. We're gonna be visiting some monuments and statues, and just showing you a fun time for about 5 or 10 minutes. And now we're just chilling here at the pond, and yeah, bass fishing.
Get some fish going.
Yeah, get some fish going. So we're gonna drive around, show you the jail, show you some cool stuff like that, and hopefully we catch some fish.
Yep.
Yep.
All right.
So now we're at the haunted house kind of area. It's a pretty old house, so let me actually take you right in the back and show you. There's a little monument over here. So it says Keller, 1912, June of the month. So this is a Keller ranch, and it was basically a homestead. Clayton used to be like a big, before Saloon came in and built houses, it was pretty much just grapes, and back behind them bushes over there, the City Hall. And City Hall actually used to be a wine cellar until, well, I'm not really sure what year, but now it's the City Hall. So trash. So, as I said, the Keller Ranch, it says here, if you read the fine print, it was home to Miwok Indians. Yeah. But then the settlers came in, and we'll talk about Mount Diablo later and why it's called Mount Diablo. But yeah, so this is a homestead, and it says here in the 1800s there was a Homestead Act passed by Abraham Lincoln to get the area settled. So now we're at the Clayton Museum, and this is the Clayton Garden. And you'll notice there's actually bricks here where Clayton members could purchase a brick or stuff like that. And oh look, it's my brick. Well, that's cool. Yeah. So anyway, out here in Clayton there's a museum.
Where we going now, Brett?
So this is the back door.
All right.
We got some old tractor supplies. That's a mining cart, and that's a tractor. Got a little bike or something. So we're this is the jail. So let's start here. It's a 1673 oak tree.
How can you tell that?
Well, right here it says is an oak tree.
All right.
And if you actually count the rings, it'll show you how old it is. Pretty much. Some are harder to see. It says right here, it grew amongst the Miwok Indians. The Indians, they lived here. And a little fun fact, if you know where Lucky's is, that was actually an Indian trading ground. And there used to be bears here as well, but they were kind of attacking people. They kind of got killed out. So you don't have to worry about bears here anymore, but coyotes and mountain lions, yeah. So right here, got the Clayton jail. It's where the crooks would go, and the troublemakers. Here's the outhouse. Right here, got a little moon and a star, and
What do we got in there?
Yeah.
Oh, you can't really tell.
Yeah, and back here, see right here. Yeah, because the crooks had to have air and I guess a little bit of light. So that was their window, and we can actually see in there. There's some stuff. So let's head around back and go on. So we're here on the deck now of the Clayton house. And right here, a lot of locals like to just take a seat here, sit on the porch, and just admire Clayton. Like over there, we have the Clayton Club Saloon. Now, I've heard from locals, it's actually the second oldest bar in California, still operating. And a local also told us, I was talking to a man who went there very frequently, and he said back in the day, John Wayne, when he would come to North California, we'll go to that bar and have a fun time.
Like these people are having right here.
Yes, right there. And back in Prohibition, they actually stayed in business by being a kind of general store, and it was like a casino. And if you read that monument over there, it was founded by Jacob Ryan, which I'm pretty sure is Charles Ryan's son. Charles Ryan's is one of the co-founders of Clayton, and the name of Clayton, Clayton was founded by Joel Clayton from England, and Charles Ryan's from a mining town up in the hills by Mount Diablo. And they founded the town together, and to name the town when it came time, they flipped a coin. And I'm not sure what side of the coin won, but obviously it's named Clayton and not Ryansville, so it's named after him.
Which is a good thing.
Yeah, it's they're both very cool names. So this is one of the local bars. Ryan's also had a shop, which I don't know if it is still up, but you know, it's cool. So anyway, there used to be let me think of a nice way to put this, brothel house on the second story, and I've gotten word that it burnt down, or it's just not there. And we went into the bar, they were showing us around. My neighbor is actually the owner, the current owner. And if there's a certain area, if you step on the wood, it's kind of hollow, and that's where the underground bar was during Prohibition. I think there's a term for those. I can't recall what it was. A keep quiet or something like that. Underground bar, and they also had gambling, and they said the person always had a gun underneath the table to shoot, keep things fair, if someone cheated, or whatever the case may be. Now, so we're sitting here at what is believed to be the Joel Clayton house right here. Joel Clayton, who founded Clayton in 1857, had the house built. And I forgot to mention, over by the house, they call it haunted. There were 3 barns that were recently torn down because they were just a safety hazard. We're here at another Clayton Classic, Roadie's Feed and Pet Supply. So all the local farmers and ranchers come here to get their pet stuff, you know, seeds and all that kind of stuff. There is a lovely shot of, I want to say, give you a different peek, you know, nice little mountainous area. Clayton backs up to the base of Mount Diablo, so nice small town, has a good feel. And right here is Marsh Creek Road. Kind of like a little backwards of Clayton, you know.
Some fun little windy back roads.
Yeah. Well, what are the gall-darn chances of that? Ethan Paysack just arrived on Marsh Creek Road out of nowhere.
Right from
Right
racing dirt bikes. Let's go! Woo!
What are the
Look at those
chances?
bad boys.
What a coincidence!
Look at that thing right there.
You gonna park right here, huh? What year is it?
Alright, so here, we're at the base of Mount Diablo. The reason it's called Mount Diablo is because when the Indians were living among this beautiful piece of land, the Spaniards came and the Indians had to run up the mountain, and they hid among the mountain, and the Spaniards believed that they were devil worshippers, so they called it Mount Diablo. And so yeah, it's not called Mount Diablo because it's shaped like 2 horns.
Alright, so we're off of Marsh Creek right now. So there's a guy named James Kirker that was hired by the government to track down Indians among this land over here. And his co-partner, John Marsh, was granted all this land by him